All right, time for lunch. Chef Judi is at the Summer House Steak and Seafood on Siesta Key. Judi?
That's right. This is one of the newest restaurants in town, and I think everyone is going to love it. I had the good fortune of dining here last week, and I will be here again tonight with my lovely friend Margaret Wise, and I'm looking forward to it. Stay with us throughout the hour as we bring you the delicious taste of not just steak, but beautiful seafood, creative culinary platters like charcuterie and more, and an honorary to Anthony Bourdain. It is bittersweet today, but we are sending out our love and support, and we'll talk to Chef Evan in just a few minutes about how Anthony Bourdain affected all of us. So stay with us. We have a tasteful and a cheerful message for you today. We'll be back in just a few moments. This is a whole new version right in the village, and it is coastal, it is chic, and it is destined to be the hot location. I want you to meet Tim Wong, who I've known for years and adore. General Manager Tim, so nice to see you today.
Great to be here, Judy. Thanks for coming.
Tell us about Summer House Steakhouse and how it evolved.
The Summer House has been a concept for the last couple of years. You know, we have a couple other casual concepts. The Key really needed something like this. And, you know, from the reviews we've been getting, people agree. They've been waiting for this. So, you know, menu development, visiting steakhouses, coming up with an idea. You know, Kurt Lucas-Steve is a great model.
Kurt is just the best. And I think the example of the building of this comfortable beach, upscale, right?
You know, you think steakhouse, you think dark, and you think, you know, leather and this. This is, you know, we're a mile, not even like a couple hundred yards from the beach. It's coastal, it's casual, it's light, it's airy. This is amazing fish tank in the middle. I mean, it's pretty special.
Beautiful. Now, I know Chef Evan will be on with me in just a moment to talk about the food, but I want you to talk about your wine program because it's pretty exceptional.
We have an extensive wine list. We went to great lengths, forcing ourselves to taste many wines, which is okay. But one unique thing is we offer a Corvin service. So some wines you would only get by buying a bottle. I can actually use a Corvin and actually pour by the glass. So, you know, Camus by the glass, by the bottle. We have a huge extensive wine list.
Now, I also see a bottle of Macallan, and I'm hoping that Jeff and Bambi Kane are watching right now because they are big fans. Let's talk about that elevated program of bourbons and scotches.
Bourbons, scotches, you know, we have every one of the Macallans. We offer Louis, you know, after dinner, etc. I mean, whatever you're looking for, we're able to get, and we pretty much probably already have it.
Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention right next door that you have the Cottage,
Correct.
the Hub, and across the street, the Beach
Club.
House, the Beach Club.
Yep.
So you guys have both tan and running sneakers on all the
Yes,
time.
pretty much. I actually run the other two restaurants as well. I have a couple management team, so when I say I run, I mean I really do run them. Well, for future, we're going to actually be opening a sports bar across the street.
I can hardly wait. I mean, now I know where I'll just go from meal to meal. So stay with us, Tim. Thank you so much. We're bringing on Chef Evan in just a few moments to devour this great cuisine here at the Summer House Steak and Seafood Restaurant right here in Siesta Key. That's right. Evan, let's jump right into this and start with that beautiful classic wedge.
So this is our classic wedge, Judy. We change it up by doing green goddess dressing, so kind of bringing some of the old school back into the new.
And that is very trendy right now, green goddess.
Do that, so it's our traditional, you know, wedge salad, nice cold iceberg, a really good Wisconsin blue cheese, the green goddess dressing, some smoky bacon, and some fresh heirloom tomatoes, and it really works well.
It does. Yeah. Now I know we tried this dish the other night.
Week. So this is our scallops. It's sitting on a bed. We do we bring fresh lobsters in. We break them down. We make a stock. So this is our lobster risotto with our diver scallops. We have some crispy prosciutto on top, and then we have some white balsamic pearls from Italy that actually really set off. It gives you some of that acidity punch. Really good.
It was so fun. It was like this gentle explosion of flavor.
As you bring them in, you know, it accentuates your palate. Exactly.
Exactly. Now you and I both love
the chicken.
Sunday roast chicken.
Yeah, this
buddy.
is Grandma's old recipe that we've added some science and sous vide processing to, but it's sitting on a bed of savory mushroom and leek bread pudding. We make a natural natural chicken jus, some roasted root vegetables, and it's funny, we're actually becoming known for our chicken in the steakhouse.
You will make Jacques Pepin proud.
Good.
Now, I know our own producer, Zach, was raving about the pork chop that
This
he
is our
had.
Nyman Ranch pork chop, sitting on a bed of local corn and sweet potato hash. We make a Calvados cherry compote, sitting with a little bit of burgundy cabbage. So once again, taking some of those old classic flavors and turning them into our own spin. So charcuterie, it's hot right now. You know, we've got a couple different cheeses on there. I actually took some camembert and bruleed it like a creme brulee, so you get some of that sweet, little bit of that burnt flavor and that creamy. Really works. We've got some truffle honey, some berjola, and it's really a nice plate for people to share and have some wine and vino and some cocktails.
Now, quickly in the know, let's talk about this because it is in the know.
This is in the know. This is our prime beef shank, so it does take 3 days to make, so it's not like you can walk in the door, but this is available to anybody. Call 3 days ahead of time, set up your reservation, and we will be able to prepare it for you.
Great, and you can walk them through what that includes. Now, we need to take a moment because we really are reflecting on the loss of Anthony Bourdain, a man that brought so many people to the table.
You and I were talking early this morning, and it really affected me, you know, especially speaking to you. I grew up, you know, going through culinary school, reading Anthony's books, watching him through school. Those nights that I should have been studying, I was watching him late night, and really, you know, kind of kept me in this industry and let me see it from a different perspective. And it's really sad that he's gone.
It's very sad, and we want to support everyone out there that has any mental health issues to seek help. You're not alone, and we are all here as a community to bond together and be together. So thank you, Evan. We'll be back in just a few minutes to finish up. Welcome back, and let's celebrate the weekend with some desserts, Evan.
Yes, Judy. So over here we have our mega cheesecake. This is actually made in Tampa, so locally. We like to support local. So they bring that down twice a week for us. Really, all our desserts are made to share, obviously. Over here is our chef special for the weekend. It's a key lime, individual key lime torte. So we have some key lime mousse. It's not as heavy as that custard, so
Right.
we
Very
lightened it up
light.
a little bit. Here's our death by chocolate cake with a little bit of Kahlua creme anglaise. And then we have our apple crostata over here as well, with a little bit of vanilla bean ice cream.
Well, it's always time for a quick bite. Remember, come out to the Siesta Key Summer House Steak and Seafood Restaurant this weekend or any time for dinner starting at 4 o'clock, and share a meal with a friend this weekend. It will mean a lot.
Thank you for coming,
Cheers.
Judy.
Thank you for having us.